Greetings, YouTube. It's your boy, OG Ant. Yes, I'm about to put the hat on because the birthday haircut won't be available until tomorrow morning. You already know what it is. It's your boy, OG Ant. Lone Wolf and Cub is in effect. I am your humble and highly favored host, OG Ant, a.k.a. the Lone Wolf. Cub is in school right now, so he is not available today. He is doing the damn thing. We live, y'all. We live. We kicking it. We here. We doing the damn thing. It is so nice to see you all. So nice to be here. Appreciate all of you for chiming in. I want to say a special shout out to Mrs. Wolf, who is on her way home to spend some time with me. So we're going to do this live stream. And then I'm going to try to get through all this stuff, have a good time with you all. And then I need some alone time with the boo. I'm in the middle of cooking her an amazing dinner. You should smell it right now. The vibes are popping right now. Right now, I am making a Mississippi pot roast. It is in the oven. We got the whole place smelling lovely. Gonna make some garlic mashed potatoes, some veggies, some nice bread, some wine, and we gonna kick it. We gonna kick it. We got Thursday night football. We got basketball. We got all the things, right? And then tomorrow, I'll be in class all day teaching, and Mrs. Wolf will be getting ready for my birthday extravaganza on Saturday. So I'm very happy to spend this time with you all right now. I want to thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate you. I want to address, like I always do, I like to address the chat. So my man, 10 grand, half stunt, half man. He says, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much, my bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my birthday is not just one day. It's a week. It's a celebration. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Gigi's back. Gigi's in the building. Hello, Gigi. How are you? She says, hi, OG Ant. Hello, salute. Yeah, so we are here. We doing the damn thing. We got some hot topics. We got some things we're going to cover. We're going to talk about today. Before we get into the hot topics, as promised from yesterday, there's something that I wanted to do that I think would be really cool. I'm trying to make sure that all is good. For some reason, my poll is blocking my chat, or maybe my chat hasn't really moved up yet. The guru's in the building. What's up, my boy? My boy Zakatao just showed up. What's up? Meow. What is up, my peeps? Thank you all for being here again. So as promised, as we talked about yesterday was cool because we just, it was very organic, right? We hopped on, we started chit-chatting, talking about some stuff, and then we kind of went wherever we was going to go, right? So we wound up, it was great. We was talking about Kung Fu movies, talking about who was the best nunchucker. We never really came to a real consensus as a group, but because everyone has their own opinions and what have you, but that's cool. So we talked about, who was some of the best nunchuckers in all of martial arts. That was great. And we wound up talking about like nostalgia. We started talking about old school cartoons and TV shows and stuff. It was great. It was a great conversation. So I love that. That's what I love about this community. We could basically talk about anything. I think that if we said, you know what, Lone Wolf and Cub is now going to just do all of it, and we wanted to talk about Marvel, I think that the people on this channel could easily have discussions about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek, all of it. I bet you dollars to donuts we could, right? But it's a Kung Fu channel, so we'll keep it Kung Fu. But I'm trying to figure out some things. And one of the things I'm thinking about doing is taking our Poison Clan channel and making that Poison Clan channel a channel about everything. Right? I'm seriously considering doing that. But it will take up a lot much more of my time, but we'll figure it out. Okay. If you haven't before and it's your first time seeing it, please one is punch that like and subscribe button and support the channel. We truly appreciate you. Everyone is welcome. It's a big tent here for everyone. So on this channel, we got people who are proclaimed experts. on martial arts, proclaimed experts on martial arts film. We got people who just love the genre and just like to have fun. We got it all here. It's a big tent, so all are welcome here. All are welcome. I want to be clear on that. All right? Let's talk about our poll for today. The poll for today. Who is the most charismatic martial arts star? So what I did, I just picked the first four off the top of my head. If you think that there's someone else who has more who's more charismatic, please feel free to drop that down in the chat, right? So for me, right off the top of my head, as soon as I think of charisma in a martial arts movie star, I immediately think of Bruce Lee, right? Just the way he talked, the way he was very cool, the shades, all of that, right? But for me, because right now I'm looking at the poll and it looks like Bruce Lee is winning 75%. Someone put Donnie Yen at 25%. We only got 4 votes so far. So please vote on that. My personal opinion, my personal feeling is that Lo Mang had the most charisma. That's my personal belief, right? A lot of people tend to make Bruce Lee the answer for everything. Bruce Lee. Who's the best fighter? Bruce Lee. Who's the greatest of all time? Bruce Lee. Who's the GOAT? Bruce Lee, right? I don't necessarily feel that way. At the time, again, my feelings change, right? I evolve, right? I'm not so sure, right? We have a small sample size. We got a lot of people who will tell you he's great. He'll tell you, right, how fantastic he was and fast and, his speed and all that stuff. But, it's a new age, people get better. There was a point in time where, goodness, I cannot remember his name. The fastest man on earth back in the day. Carl, not Carl Weathers. That's an actor. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? There was a guy, I forgot his name. He was like the fastest man on the earth, right? At that time. And then other people came along and broke his records and became faster. So, I'm sorry I don't have the actual names. That was just an analogy I pulled out of my butt. So I apologize. But Bruce is dope. I'm not taking anything away from him. But as far as like the charisma, man, look at Lo Mang. Just look at Lo Mang, how he was in Chinese Super Ninjas, right? I'll put my hands up against any weapon. It was so freaking cool, right? How cool is he in Golden Arm, right? Kid with the golden arm. Don't worry, I'll avenge you. These men are not going to make it out alive. It's like, he's so freaking cool. Carl Lewis, thank you. Thank you, Half Stunt. And the Guru, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Yes, it was a point in time where Carl Lewis was the fastest man on the planet, and nobody thought he could be beat. Nobody. Everybody thought, man, he's the fastest guy. And then, what's this guy's name? Bolt? Usain Bolt came along and shattered. I think even before Usain Bolt, I think there was a guy named Ben Johnson. I think he was from Canada, right? So, hey, man, people get better. People get faster, right? I know some people who would argue that Donnie Yen is better than Bruce. I don't know, right? But just talking about on the Riz side of it, I personally feel like I can't vote. They won't let me vote. They need to change that. YouTube, if you're watching, you should let the host vote on a poll, man. That's bogus. I have a voice. I have an opinion. I'd like to chime in on it, but I can't. I would love to vote because right now I would vote for Lo Mang. I absolutely would. But right now we got 5 votes. Bruce is in the lead. We'll see how the rest of this afternoon goes. So we'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is OG Ant. And we got a lot of things to cover today. Today we're gonna talk about Roadhouse 2, right? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Ronda Rousey, right? Flapping the Gibbs, right? We're gonna talk about Jackie Chan. We're gonna talk about Lar Kar Lung, rest in peace. So we're gonna do some things. We're gonna talk about it. Let me go to the chat real quick and see what's cracking. The Guru says Bruce Lee on screen charisma is flat out off the charts. One of a kind. You heard it. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, there's like these certain people that they just captivate you when they're talking. Like, the NBA is back now on NBC, and I've been watching the games, and they do these halftime spots where they interview Michael Jordan every week, and they're asking him all kinds of stuff. And when he's talking, I'm like, I mean, I came up in that era. Don't get me wrong. I love Kobe. I like LeBron James. I don't love him, but I like LeBron James. But those guys, you could say what you want. I won't get into no arguments about basketball here. I know the younger people think that LeBron is their GOAT. That's their GOAT. But the GOAT is Jordan. Jordan been out of basketball for 30 years. Y'all still buying his gym shoes. All right? When he talk, y'all listen. When he make commercial, y'all pay attention. All right? He was feared on the court. He was feared. No one's afraid of LeBron James. Right? Some of y'all drop the mic and will drop everything to listen to LeBron, like when LeBron did that phony thing like he was going to retire a few weeks back. And all of y'all was like, oh, he's about to announce his quit. He's retiring. And it was just some scam. He was going to be doing some partnership with the liquor company or something like that. You guys are dumb, right? Michael would have never done anything like that to you, by the way. Just saying. But anyway, there are certain people that they have that something special that when they talk, you have everyone's attention, right? So that was Bruce. I'll give him that. But I'm really more talking about in the movies themselves. I didn't feel that way about him in the movies. Only in Enter the Dragon and Return of the Dragon, I didn't really feel that way about him in Chinese Connection. I didn't. Or Game of Death. A little bit. Like the fights, the end fights, yeah. But but to me, again, I'll make the case for Lo Mang any day. Right? I think Lo Mang is dope. So yeah, let's see. The Guru says, great nunchuck topic. I don't see nunchuck in most films. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Half Stone Half Man says Sammy. I'm assuming, are you talking about Sammo Hung? I'm not sure. The Guru says, Bruce Lee, the cat cry, nunchuck, physique, Jeet Kune Do, fight style, flexibility, flying kick. Yeah, but you see, that's what I'm saying, the Guru. You're adding all this other stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm only talking about charisma, how it comes through on the screen. How it comes through on the screen when they're on camera. I'm not talking about their fighting prowess. I'm just talking about, that riz that comes across on the camera. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, Carl Lewis, track and field. Yep. Gordon Liu over Lo Mang for charisma? Really? Hey, the Guru, respect, man. Gordon Liu is probably one of, man, I know a lot of people don't agree with me, man, but Gordon Liu is my favorite martial. He's like my favorite martial arts actor of all time. That's just me, right? Gordon Liu was so versatile. He did cool stuff. The choreography was magnificent. He's got the iconic look. Yeah, man. But yeah, Gordon Liu over Lo Mang. But for Riz, I don't know. Zakatao says chin axing. Not sure what that means. The Guru says to this day, 50 years after his passing, still no one is close to Bruce. I respect your opinion, bro. I respect it. The Guru's giving me a list. Here we go of people who are charismatic that come across the screen. Absolutely. Bruce Lee. Absolutely. Michael Jordan. Absolutely. Muhammad Ali. Absolutely. Michael Jackson. Yeah, because I was just interested in what he's going to say. Right. Oprah, Oprah, the truth of the matter is that, I've never liked my skin. I have vitiligo and, it grows in patches and it was just all over my face. So I just had one procedure done to lighten the other side of my face. And as far as my nose, Yeah, I had a procedure done to open my nasal passages so that I could sing higher. Right. Fuck out of here. By the way, have y'all seen the trailer? The trailer dropped today for the Michael Jackson movie by Antoine Fuqua. I don't know if y'all have seen that. I'm shocked that Antoine Fuqua is doing a movie like that. He's normally an action dude. And there's been a lot of talk about the person who's cast as Michael. I know it's an actual family member. I think it's a nephew. And if you guys get a chance, go take a look at it and tell me what you think. Does he look like him? Does he look like Mike? It's been some interesting. I've seen some interesting chat on Twitter today. It's been really funny. Giant legendary icons who are still uniquely the standard, which all are measured. In my opinion, I appreciate that, the Guru. I appreciate that. Zakatal says Yi Shang for Riz. He got Riz though. He does. I still say one of the coldest entrances in a kung fu movie for me will always be Lo Mang when he comes kid with the golden arm and he busts through the wall and he does. That was cool. But I think the second coldest entrance to a villain in a movie is still Yi Shang when he walks in Eagle's Claw. When he walks in and they're arguing, he's like, "You chow!" And then they play that music and then they show his feet and he got the shoes with the curl, the Manchurian shoes with the curled toes, and he walked in. He got the stick. Oh my God, it's fantastic. Zakatar says I meant Xinjing. Okay. Not sure who that is. Okay, but anyway, today we're gonna do something. I wish more people were in right now, but they're not. So we're gonna keep it moving. Today I want to do something special, and I got my trusty dusty pen here. Today I want to create a list. of the greatest kung fu movie end fights. The greatest kung fu movie end fights. Now, I already have some in my head, but I'm willing to take on other people's suggestions because I think this is a great convo. So just hold on one second. I want to make sure I got it. I don't know what I did with it. Where did you go? Where did you go, my lovely? I want to know. Hold on. Where did it go? I had it. I had like... It's so funny sometimes when you're looking for something and you can't find it. Holy smokes. I'm pretty sure. Wow. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. It is absolutely gone. It disappeared, which is fine. That's fine. All right. We'll still rock. Okay. So what I would like for you to do, those of you that are in the chat, I want you to, let me see if there's a way for me to do this. I absolutely will do it. Start a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. Here we go. What are some of the greatest kung fu movie only end fights? End fights. Meaning it has to be the last fight of the movie. Okay? So if you can't say the victim, right? Beardy versus the Foot Doctor. That's not an end fight. That is not the end fight. It has to be an end fight. What are some of the greatest kung fu movie end fights? All right. So there it is. I posted it. There is your question of the day. And what I would love for you all to do now is I would love for you to put your responses in the chat. In the chat. I don't know what's going on. Where did you go? My lovely. All right. It's so weird what's happening. I don't know. There's something going on with there's something going on with YouTube today. I don't know. It feels kind of weird. Okay. So I posted the questions. I post the questions, go to live chat. All right. I ended the poll so that I could make room for this other thing. So okay, so here we go. Let's see. Half Star Half Man says Carter Wong has the greatest entrance. Big Trouble in Little China. You talking about when they all come down like out of the sky and stuff? I mean, that's a good entrance. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Let's see. The guru says, laugh out loud. Oh, gee, I left my list of fights at home. I'm at work now. Boo! That's okay, the guru. It's all good. Hey man, if you can think of some right now and contribute to the conversation, that'll be fantastic. That'll be fantastic. Let's get it. 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 A a a a a a. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see. The Blasian. The Blasian's in the building. What's up, my guy? Blasian says Marshall Club Final Fight. Yep. Okay, here we go. Because I'm putting these down, and we're gonna put then on our next live stream, we're gonna put all of them on a little piece of paper. We're gonna put them in the raffle, and we're gonna shuffle them. Okay. So let's see. We got Marshall Club. Yep, Marshall Club. Gordon versus Johnny. Okay, that's a great one. I love that fight, man. Oh my God. Love that fight. Absolutely. All right. Donnie versus Jet Li. Okay, can I tell you something? Half stunt, half man. And again, I don't want to change anybody's thing. If that's what you want to put, we'll put it. I personally think Donnie Yen and Jet Li's fight was better when they first meet in the movie. Like when they first meet in the movie, I thought that fight was better. The end fight, it was good, but it wasn't legendary, bro. No. But for you, I'll put it down. That's Once Upon a Time in China. Once Upon a Time in China 2. Jet versus Donnie. Okay, cool. How many in-fight scenes can we have? No, we just come up with as many as you can. We're gonna make a list. We're trying to come up with a list of at least. It'd be great if we can get a robust list, like 75, 100, and then we're gonna whittle that down to 25. We're gonna make a video of it. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to come up with 5. All right, Jet Li versus Billy Chow. Okay, help me. That is, that's Fist of Legend, right? All right, Fist of Legend. Jet Li versus Billy Chow. Now, somebody probably is gonna ask, does it have to be old school kung fu movies or new school? Just period. I got one. Before we get into it, I got one. But I can't say their names. So I'm just going to put the movie. All right. Raid 2 Knife Fight. The Raid 2 Knife Fight is freaking incredible. It's freaking incredible. Okay. Challenge of the Ninja. You mean Heroes East, the ninja fight. And you know why it's glorious? It's long. It starts off in the house and winds up in a field. And then it goes to water. And absolutely. Heroes East. Ninja Battle. Okay, absolutely. Man, listen, I'm not bragging. Y'all have no idea how freaking good it smells in this house right now. You have no idea how freaking good. The smell is incredible. It's wafted down here. It's smelling incredible. I'm hooking my boo up. I'm actually cooking for her today because I know she's doing a lot. She's done a lot for me, and she's throwing me a birthday party this weekend. So I wanted to cook for her today. So I canceled class, and I've been meeting with students all day, which is why I was late. I apologize. And now I started dinner. I'm making my wife Mississippi pot roast, garlic mashed potatoes, um, green peas, garlic bread, some wine. It's gonna be yum. It smells so freaking good. Oh my god. So yeah. Let's see. Heroes East Ninja Battle. All right. Jet Li versus College Show. Flashpoint. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Uh um that's not Jet Li. Wait. Donnie Yen. It's Donnie Yen versus Colin Shaw. Oh, you corrected yourself. Okay. I was gonna say. Okay. So Donnie Yen versus Colin Shaw. Yep. Flashpoint. Okay. So let me just show you what we got so far. This is what we got so far. All right. We got Marshall Club, Johnny Gordon Liu versus Johnny Wang Lung Wei. We got Once Upon a Time in China 2, Jet Li versus Donnie. It has to be the second fight, but I disagree. I think the first fight, when they first meet each other for the first time and they're fighting with staffs, that fight was incredible. But okay. Fist the Legend, Jet Li versus Billy Chow. Raid 2, knife fight. Heroes East, Ninja Battle. Sorry, I gotta interject another one of mine. 8 diagram pole fighter. That whole infight with the dogs, with the wooden wolves and all that, man. Oh my god, 8 diagram pole fighter. Infight is freaking fantastic. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Let's see. Zakatow says the duel. What am I missing? The duel. Is the duel with Norman Chu? Not Norman Chu. Gosh. Why can't I? What is wrong with me today? The duel. Oh, is that I'm thinking that's a is that like David Chang? David Chang, Norman Chu type vibe. I can't remember. I don't know why it's I think because I watched a different movie for Halloween. I watched Duel. Oh my god. It's sitting way over there. I can't reach it, but crap. Oh my god, I can't remember. But anyway, Zakatow, remind me who's in the duel. Let's see what else we got. Gigi says yummy. Hell yeah, it smells fantastic in here. Let's see. The Gurus, yep. Raid 2 knife fight, yep. Put that. Bloodsport, Van Damme versus Bolo, for real? Okay. All right. I'm putting it. Somebody's gonna get eliminated, just so you know. Bloodsport, Van Damme versus Bolo. Okay. Prodigal Son in fight. Yeah, they was getting it in. Prodigal Son in fight. I like the Magnificent Butcher in fight too. I like when you fighting Hoi Sang Lee. I like that fight too. T Long, David Chang, much not. There we go. T Long. That's what it was. The duel. All right, I'll put it. The duel. All right. Who's fighting at the end of that fight? Zakatow. Is it T Long versus David Chang? Let me know. Blasian says Lady is the boss in fight. Hey man, y'all gonna trip when I say this, bro. Y'all gonna trip when I say this. I'm sad. I'm ashamed to say this. Lady is the Boss is a Cara Huey movie I've never seen. I've seen scenes from it. You know what? Because I don't like movies where people wear regular clothes. Like, I like period movies. Like when they wearing bell bottoms and I see Johnny Wang Lung Wei in a suit with a t-shirt. I don't be liking that type of stuff, man. But okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. We're gonna put it on. And I feel like y'all leaving out a whole bunch of movies, man. Listen, I'm going in. Look, Chinese Super Ninja Infight is dope. 4 guys against 1. And they get mollywopped. Chinese Super Ninja Infight. Man, I can't find my list, man. I had a list. And I had some dope ass fights on it. Man, I can't believe I lost that thing. Let's see. Thundering Mantis. Oh my God, yes. That's a long fight, too. Thundering Mantis. Thundering Mantis Infight. Yep. Thundering Mantis Infight is lit, bro. Uma Thurman, Kill Bill. You know I'm not putting that on. Half stunt, half mad. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with me. Duel of the Iron Fist? No. Quit playing, man. Come on, y'all. Man, come on, y'all. Quit playing, man. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm putting it. You can't say the Infight in Drunken Master wasn't incredible. Drunken Master Infight was incredible. Snake and the Monkey Shadow, 2 against 1. I mean, come on, bro. Quit playing with me, man. Quit playing with my body. You get both, and Lady is the Boss. It's a movie about bridging the generation. Really? All right, I'm gonna check it out, Blasian. I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. Jackie Chan versus Ken Lo. Tell me what movie. I forget. Help me. Personally, man, yeah, man. I agree to Guru, man. Look, Fist of the White Lotus is so freaking dope. Fist of the White Lotus Infight is dope. I know people like, oh, it's stupid. He's sticking needles in them. Man, that was dope, man. He was making them cough, making them sneeze, making them. Man, don't try to act like y'all didn't like that movie. You know you did. You know you did. All right, let me. The Infight to Eagles Claw is not that great. The movie overall is a good movie, but okay, Police Story, Infight. Okay. What's the movie where Jackie Chan fights Benny the Jet? Urquidez. What's the name of that movie? Is it Meals on Wheels? Is that the end fight? I got a feeling it's not the end fight. All right, Alex. Oh, okay. The Guru says Alexander Fushang and T Long, Avenging Eagles. Okay. Avenging Eagles Infight. Okay. Fushang versus T Long. Okay. 7 Grandmasters. Oh my God, yes. 7 Grandmasters. I know y'all gonna disagree with me, man, but bro, the Infight 7 steps of Kung Fu, bro. 7 steps of Kung Fu. Dude would not go down. 7 steps of Kung Fu. Infight. Man, they were breaking his legs, his hips. He was not stop fighting. Right? To be honest with you, I personally, again, you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but bro, the Infight of Jade Claw with Billy Chong, the Infight. Try my double Phoenix eyes. He does it. Bro. Oh, by the way, man, I want to show you guys so bad. I want to show you guys my rendering. I did a drawing of him. I did a drawing of him in that pose. I want to show it to you so bad, but I'm trying to save it for something else. I want to show it to you so bad. I think I nailed it. Bro. My rendering of him for J Claw, I think it's freaking spot on. It's one of my favorite that I've ever done. I think I got the color right. I think I got the shadows right. I think I nailed it. So, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna put J Claw in fight. Okay, let's see. Ninja Scroll in fight. Ninja Scroll, bros, dope anime. It's a dope ass anime. Wheels on meals. But the infight is where they're fencing. Okay, yeah. I was like, I got a feeling that wasn't the infight. So yeah, a part of me wanted to do just greatest fights of all time, because then we could get into we can get into Operation Scorpio. This some stuff, man. We can really get it in. I'm trying to think right now. As I'm thinking about this is I have a nice collection. I mean, I'm not like some of y'all, but I have a nice collection. I have this is just a little something just to put here so you guys. But I have like I lost a lot of stuff in the fire, but I'm starting to rebuild what I have. I'm trying to think. Hey, bro, sorry. Warriors 2 Infight is dope, bro. The Warriors 2 Infight with the Mantis. Come on, bro. That fight is incredible. That fight is incredible. I'm trying to think now. Now I'm over here looking to see what's over here. No, I don't think Dirty Ho. I liked the infight in Return of Master Killer, Return to 36 Chamber, but I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's stupid. So I won't even bother. I'm trying, bro. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me come back over here. Let's see what y'all talking about. Yeah, Ninja Scroll was dope, bro. Absolutely. I want my fight in the list that's at home. It was ready too. Oh, we can add some more, man. Hey, we can on the next live stream. We'll add more. Let's see. Oh my God, Fearless Dragons infight. Yes. Good call, Blasian. Fearless Dragon infight. Come on, bro. I ain't love the movie, but the infight, there's no denying, bro. No denying. Horse and dragon. Absolutely. The Guru. Double Phoenix eyes. I can't wait for you guys to see that drawing. Oh my God. Ip Man 1 through 5 infights. Every one of his movies, the infight. Oh, Bruce Lee versus Chuck. Oh, what are you talking about? Let's go. Bruce versus Chuck. Return of the Dragon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Street Fighter infight with Sonny Shiba. Boo! Have Stun Hat Man. You like that movie? Bro. Fist the Legend. So we already put it. We already put Fist the Legend. Mad Monkey Kung Fu. Thank you. Mad Monkey Kung Fu infight. Let me ask y'all a question. We don't have to put it. What's the consensus though in the group right now? Now, obviously, other people gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you left off this, you left off that." Well, you should watch this. Watch our live stream. But what do you guys think about the infight of 5 Deadly Venoms, where it's multiple fights happening in different locations? I have mad respect for Chang Che for doing that all the time, for always having different fights in different locations. And like for me, that fight's dope. I think Invincible Shaolin's infight is a little bit better. It's like slightly better than 5 Deadly Venoms. But again, we'll see. Undisputed 2, Michael Jai White versus Scott Atkins. Okay, wait. Let's stop right. Wait. Because now we're going crazy. So now I don't know if I want to include that go that far or come this modern, right? We can stop at the Raid and those movies. I don't want to keep. It is a great fight though. Okay, let's put it. All right, undisputed. Undisputed 2, right? So Michael Jai versus Scott. Man, too bad the final fight of Blood and Bone, because the final fight of Blood and Bone is actually a sword fight. But that fight that happens right before it, woo, baby, baby. Ong Bak 2, he lost at the end of that movie, right? In that end fight, he lost. And then they pick it up at Ong Bak 3, it's like he redeems. Right? Am I wrong? It's been a long time since I seen Ong Bak, bro. Long time. Nah, the infight between Golden Arm and Drunk and Haito, nah. There's a lot of once he blinded Haito. I mean, once Haito blinded him, it was a lot of, that's not even the infight. The infight really, the real infight of the movie is Haito versus Iron Feet. So that's not even an infight. Dragon on Fire, John Liu versus Philip. Oh, you mean Philip Cole? Y'all just naming movies. I'm talking about legendary part of the zeitgeist. Not let's show off how many movies we know. No. I'm talking about movies that people talk about. If we was a barbershop, it would be those movies that we would sit around talking about. These movies. I don't know if Dragon on Fire. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's go over the list. Let's go over what we have so we can move on to our next topics, okay? And then we'll come back on the next live stream and we'll supplement this list with more Half Stun Half Man, you cracking me up, bro. Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung. Fight. Oh my God. Okay. Here's our list so far. These are lists of our greatest kung fu movie end fights. All right. And we're going to make a video of this and just play them. All right. Police Story. End fight. Marshall Club. Johnny versus Gordon Liu. Once Upon a Time in China 2. Jet versus Donnie Yen. Second fight. Fist of Legend. Jet Li versus Billy Chow. Great fight. Raid 2 Knife Fight. Absolute. Heroes East Ninja Battle. Incredible. 20 minutes of glory. Donnie Yen versus Colin Shao. Flashpoint. Absolutely a masterclass in a martial arts movie. At the end of that fight, you're getting wushu. You're getting boxing. You're getting BJJ. You're getting Muay Thai. I mean, they went through the gamut, and that fight is absolutely incredible. Okay, a diagram pole fighter end fight, in my opinion, one of the greatest fights on film, and the incorporation of the wolves and the teeth and everybody getting their teeth knocked out is freaking incredible. Okay, Bloodsport Van Damme versus Bolo. Oh no, but that's not my choice. Prodigal Son end fight, absolute. The Duel, okay. Lady is the Boss end fight. Personally, haven't seen it, but I'll take y'all word for it. Chinese Super Ninja end fight, again, 4 against 1, and they were getting mollywop, right? I thought it was a fantastic fight. Thundering Mantis end fight, man, come on, bro. The sheer fact that the dude don't actually even know martial arts, that alone puts him in the conversation, right? Drunken Master end fight, I mean, that's iconic, bro. It's iconic. Snake and the Monkey Shadow end fight, also, I believe, is iconic. Of his early films, those two stand out in my mind. Though I have a special place in my heart for Dragon Fist and Spiritual Kung Fu. Those two have a very special place in my heart. Drunken Master end fight, Snake and the Monkey Shadow end fight. I'm sorry, excuse me. Snake and the Eagle also. Snake and the Eagle Shadow. That's I wrote the wrong thing. Snake in the eagle shadow. That's another fight. But Snake in a monkey shadow with John Chang. Come on, bro. Fighting against Wilson Tom. Come on, bro. That fight was fantastic, bro. Fist of the White Lotus. Yep. Avenging Eagle in fight. Fu Shang versus T Long. 7 Grandmasters. Absolute. 7 Steps of Kung Fu. I love that in fight. J Claw in fight. I love that fight, bro. The eyes are the arrows. The fists are the. Oh my god, that was so great. Warriors 2 in fight with the Mantis, absolutely. Fearless Dragon in fight, horse and dragon styles. That was Bruce versus Chuck. Iconic, bro. Legendary. That's when I say the best. I'm not just talking about any fight because a lot of kung fu movies got good fights, but I'm talking about iconic. Like if we were putting together a kung fu capsule to put into the earth, so into the ground, so that when the aliens come, they get to see that. That would be the movie. Dragon on Fire would not be in that capsule, right? Where we at? Mad Monkey Kung Fu in fight. Come on, bro. Of course. Undisputed 2, man. Michael Jai versus Scott Atkins. They was getting it in, bro. Absolutely. All right. I see some crazy stuff in here, bro. Y'all cracking me up with some of these kung fu movie fights, man. Let's see. Legend of a Fighter with Beardy. Again, iconic. Going in the capsule, right? For all time. I don't know. Ninja in the Dragon's Den in fight. No. Love the movie, though. But no. Michael Dudikoff, American Ninja. Half stunt, you cracking me up, bro. No way. Kung Fu Superman. Zakatao over there in Germany repping. Nah. Oh, Philip Ray, best of the best. Absolutely. See? Iconic. There you go. Yes. Yup. Philip Ray. Yup. Best of the best. What's the name of that guy he went up against in that movie who had the eye patch? He had a very specific name. Not Shogun. It was something. Daehan? Was that his name? Daehan? I think that was his name. Daehan. Bro, what a fight, man. Best of the best. All right, let's stop right there. Right, we got a small list. We got a long way to go. I got a whole nother blank piece of paper. Right? I got a whole nother Last Dragon show enough. I love the movie, but nah. So we got one whole side done and most of a side of another one, and we still got a whole nother sheet blank. So the next time we live stream, we're gonna fill up this list. Hopefully we'll have more people who will be watching, and we can fill out this list, and then we're gonna start whittling those things down as well. Be on the lookout at the end of this month, the day after Thanksgiving. Me and Cub, we're going to be having a live stream where we are going to break down the greatest kung fu heroes of all time. Going to break down. We hopefully we'll have a panel. I'm hoping we'll have a panel, and you all in the chat will be able to vote for the greatest kung fu heroes of all time. And we're going to do a tournament style. So it'll be March Madness style. So we're really looking forward to doing that with you all. So please be on the lookout for that. Also, please support your boy. Become a member. Or support your boy and go to our merch store and check out our t-shirts. I got some plans. I'm looking right now. I'm on the market for a designer because I can draw somewhat. Not as good as some other people. I can draw a little bit, but what I'm looking for is someone who can design a shirt. Someone who could come up with some dope designs to put on shirts that are martial arts inspired. And once that happens, we're going to revamp the whole store. So I'm thinking, bro. All right. So yeah, please check out. And don't forget, please, again, please smash that like button. It helps with the algorithm. We got 8 people watching now. If all 8 of you smash the button, then and are commenting in the chat, then the algorithm will be like, okay, let's add 4 more. Let's show this to 4 other people. Let's show it to 6 other people. That's how you grow, right? That's how you grow. I also recognize that you have to live stream more. I get that too. I have to find the time, right? Best heroes more easier, but best in fight ever is a really tough one. I agree with you, the guru. Absolute. So let's talk about some stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in the news in the martial world. Let's start with some easy stuff. Amazon MGM's Roadhouse 2 adds Andrew Bachelor, Iko Uwais, and Hidetashi Nishijima to the cast. So, first of all, I think it's ambitious that Amazon has decided to make a second Roadhouse because, as you all know, Patrick Swayze, who was iconic in the role, now that fight, it's not an end fight though. It's a close to the end fight. That's a dope fight. Roadhouse. But anyway, Patrick Swayze never got a second shot at the role. He passed away. And so there was never, I don't even know if there was a script on the table for a second Roadhouse, but apparently Amazon liked the clicks and likes and views that it got on the first one with Jake Gyllenhaal taking over the role of Patrick Swayze's character. If I'm being honest, oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna be honest. It was all right. The fight choreography was okay. The choice that Jake Gyllenhaal chose to play that role with this kind of Mr. Rogers personality was a little bit odd, especially considering we know that he really was crazy and he killed a motherfucker in the movie, right? And I thought that why is everybody's name jumping out my head today? The MMA fighter, the guy from overseas. What's his name? Conor McGregor. I feel like he overdid it. I think he was way too over the top. The guy in the first movie, he played it just right. Cool, but evil, right? Conor McGregor, he was like crazy, bro. Sociopath. To me, it didn't work for me, right? Hey, I'm looking for you, mate. Never let anyone get this close to you. Headbutt. That was weird. But enough people liked it for them to greenlight a second one. So fine. So now you're working off a whole new story. You can go in any direction you want. Is he still going to be in that town? Is he going to a new bar? Is he going to, is he going to Texas? What's happening? Because that movie, I believe this iteration takes place in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So is he going to stay at that bar? Is he going on to a different place? What? And who are these new characters and how do they play? I hope to high heaven they don't ruin Iko Uwais. I hope that they do not ruin him. Now, these other two gentlemen I'm not familiar with. What I do know is that they're not martial artists per se. That doesn't mean they won't play them in a movie. I'm pretty sure they're in this movie. They're probably fighters, or they're going to be fighters. So they'll probably get trained up. But anyway, these 3 gentlemen have been added to the cast. I don't know in what capacity. I don't know if someone's a bad guy or not. But let's see what they say here. So they said, exclusive. Amazon MGM Studios Roadhouse 2 has added 3 new cast members. Andrew King Bach, Bachelor from Violent Night 2. Iko Uwais from the Raid films, and Hidetashi Nishijima from Drive My Car. Character details are under wraps. The news follows Deadline scoop yesterday that 6 real-life fighters, here we go, 6 real-life fighters, Rico Verhoeven, Michael Chandler, Michael Venom Page, Dustin Poirier, Stephen Thompson, and Tyrone Woodley have joined the cast of the fight-themed actioneer alongside Jay Heron, who will reprise his role as UFC fighter Jax Jetway Harris from the first film. Okay. Plot specifics for the sequel, which see Jake Gyllenhaal return as UFC fighter turned bouncer Dalton, remain under wraps, but the film is said to be a production of greater scope, scale, and ambition. While filming taking place across the UK, Malta, and Savannah, Georgia, the sequel follows 2024's Roadhouse, Amazon's reboot of the 80s classic starring Patrick Swayze, which drew 80 million viewers worldwide in its first 8 weeks on Prime Video. See? Views, eyeballs, clicks, right? Ilya Naishuller is directing Roadhouse 2 from a script by Will Beal. As previously announced, the cast also includes Layla George, Aldous Hodge, did not know that. Wow, Hawkman, and Dave Bautista. I don't know how that skipped how did that skip me? Is Dave Bautista going to beef back up? Or is he going to be the skinny Batista that we know now? I don't know, Dave. That don't look healthy, bro. That Ozempic body, that don't look good on you, bro. It really doesn't. Atlas Entertainment, Charles Roven, and Alex Gardner are producing alongside 9 Stories Productions, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Josh McLaughlin, who are under a 3-year first look film deal with Amazon MGM. Right? Then it goes on to talk about the other players. Best known as King Bachelor, or King Batch, I don't know, has evolved from a breakout digital creator into an in-demand actor, producer, and comedian. He recently wrapped Violent Night 2 for Universal and 87 North and will star in the upcoming Paramount Plus comedy series Hate the Player, the Ben Johnson story. All right. Iko is known for headlining the Indonesian Raid films from Gareth Evans. I think his career has not been what it could be. The guy is freaking fantastic. And I don't think they're utilizing him the right way in his movie selection. Right? His other credits include The Night Comes for Us. Haven't seen it. Headshot and major Hollywood projects such as Mile 22. I have seen Stuber, Snake Eyes. I have seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, of course, and The Expendables 4, of course. Uwais also executive produced, choreographed, and starred in Netflix Wu Assassins. I couldn't finish it. And made his directorial debut with the upcoming action feature Timur, which I did see. They started their run getting it out there. So I've seen a bunch of like posters and drops and things of that nature. That's supposed to release in December 18th. Right. And then Nishijima, who starred in the Oscar-winning Drive My Car, recently made his English language debut in Apple TV's A24 series Sunny. Okay. So there you go. What do you all think? What do you all think about that? Are you encouraged? Are you excited to see another Roadhouse movie? Do you think this is nothing more than just a cash grab? Do you think that they're going to properly utilize Iko Uwais in this movie? Because I really want to see him used proper. I mean, I really do. So I'm hoping he's the bad guy. We'll see. So you all, please leave a comment and let us know what your thoughts are. And yeah, let me really quickly go over to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. So in the chat, no one's saying anything. Roadhouse is actually good. Roadhouse is actually good. Oh, is it a question? It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. I mean, wouldn't like try to go find like physical media and have it in your collection, but it's all right. I think the first one is like, that's like a great movie, man. I just love watching that every once in a while. I think I watch that movie maybe once a year. I just really enjoy watching that movie, man. I really do. And the eagle claw throat snatch is again, that's iconic. That's like iconic, bro. So yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next. I'm just gonna delete that so we can let's talk about. I'm gonna say the best for last. Let's talk about Jackie Chan. Your man Jackie Chan has a philosophy that says that children have to based on their own merit have to make a life for themselves. He has no intention of leaving them with money when he's gone. I think he's going to be donating it or something. He said he's doing this to like instill independence and ambition in his family, and he wants them to earn. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he has a strained relationship with his children. Don't quote me, but I think he does. Well, let's talk about it, right? So this article is the role of hard work in building legacy. So Jackie Chan's belief system stems from his conviction that wealth earned through personal effort holds greater value. By not leaving his fortune to JC, he encourages self-reliance and resilience. For Jackie Chan, passing down wealth without effort could foster entitlement and hinder personal growth. This perspective challenges traditional notions of inheritance and prioritizing values over material gain. Furthermore, it serves as a reminder of the significance of hard work in achieving lasting success. So, what do you all think about that? I don't know how I feel about that, y'all. If I'm being honest with you, I think you also financially stunt the growth and the happiness of your progeny, right? Your future grandkids, and not making sure that they're set up for success. I mean, if you got it, I think you should absolutely utilize it and build family wealth so that there's a legacy that continues on. Now, you can even set up a trust fund and have contingencies and have certain parameters that are put on the trust. You know, that person must have a business, and they must have this much growth over an expanded amount of time, and the money will be given out in little chunks here and there, right? Establishing college funds for future grandchildren and things of that nature. I don't know. It feels selfish. I'm a personal believer. I'm in the personal belief that as parents, our job is to love and take care of our kids. And even when they become adults, we still continue to love them and be there for them and take care of them. If you have the money, I'm not saying I don't know what his worth is. I want to say, hold on one second. Hey Siri, what's Jackie Chan's net worth? Probably about 300 million. Okay, so in 2023, it's 400 million. So damn, he balling. Okay, I ain't know it was like that. I thought it was gonna be okay. All right, my man, Jackie Chan, 10 grand. Hey Jackie, I'll be your son. I'll be your son if you want to help me out. Shit, you got 400 million. You ain't got to leave him the whole 400 million. But damn, can a brother get 10? Like. Holy smoke. I'm telling you, if I hit the lottery, Cub is paid. Cub is paid. Mrs. Wolf's family is paid. They're going to be taken care of, right? We got some friends. We got some people we're going to look out for, right? I mean, damn. 400 million? You ain't trying to pass none on to Shorty? Man, he must have did something to piss you off, man. He must have, because I just can't fathom that. I cannot imagine not leaving something for your kids. I don't know. I think that's wild. Where's the love? Yeah, I think there's another famous person who did that. Is it Bezos? Maybe not Bezos. One of them uber billionaires. I can't remember which one. I bet you if Mrs. Wolf was here, she would be able to tell me because she knows. She knows this stuff. But I swear, there's another super billionaire out there who said the same thing. He was like, I'm not leaving anything. Right? Even if you got a bad relationship with them, leave them something. So that they don't. I'm not talking about the full 400. You could do some good with that money. You can, put that money in charities and do things for people. It's fantastic. Don't leave them ass naked out in the street, though. That's wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go to the chat. Let's see. The Blasian says that Roadhouse is going to be another whack cash grab. He says it's going to be whack. A whack cash grab. Half Stunt Half Man says, boo, we don't want to see Jake Gyllenhaal's painted abs. Was his abs? Was it airbrush? Was the abs airbrush? For real? Was it? He ain't getting the gym? I didn't know that. That I didn't know. I did not know that. With regards to Jackie Chan, the guru says, is Jackie's children, they have a strained relationship. It sounds like it. Yeah. I'm not sure. I thought I heard that. And I don't know if it's one of his children, representing the LGBTQIA umbrella. I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't done enough research on it, but I believe he has a strained relationship with one of his children. So yeah, it sounds like it, don't it? I agree, the guru. It sounds like it. The Blasian says Jackie Chan corny for that. Bringing his kids into the world and then denying them generational wealth. I know, right? Hey, kids don't ask to be here. Right? And then you bring them into the world. And so wait, so what? You flying? You got acres, right? You eating vichyssoise and, you eating orange duck à l'orange. You living the dream. You living the life and you gonna let your son eat Spam? Man, that's wow. Now, I know that Jackie Chan, if I'm not mistaken, this part of the story I do know is true, that when Jackie was young, his parents actually gave him away because they couldn't afford to take care of him. That's a sad story. So you would think that knowing that information as a child, you would be like, man, I'm never going to do that to my kids. I'm always going to look out for them. At least that's the way I look at it. But clearly, Jackie is not feeling it. So, bro, I hope y'all work that out, whatever that is, whatever's going on with y'all. I hope y'all figure that out, man, for real. I agree, Blasian. I think it's corny, bro. I think it's corny. Jackie Blasian says he always has the corniest takes. I'll always love his art but not like him personally. Yeah, sometimes you got to separate the art from the person. I agree. Half Stunt Half Man says Jackie Chan's money is going to the triad. Hey, for the record, the views of Half Stunt Half Man are not necessarily the views of Lone Wolf and Cub Kung Fu. I didn't say it, Jackie. I didn't say it, triads. It wasn't me. All right. That was Half Stunt Half Man putting y'all business out there. The guru says, I would think, Kay, about the grandkids that have nothing to do with Jackie's own kids. Yep. Agreed, man. The Blasian says, when I found out he had an estranged daughter and she ended up being homeless, it was a wrap. He corny for life. Okay, so that's what it is. Is she estranged because she gay? I think that's the one. I think that's what I heard. I think that's the one. I heard she was gay. That's why she's estranged from him. Right? Yeah, he corny for life on that. You gotta love your kids, man. You gotta love your kids, in spite of their choices. That's theirs. You just got to love them through it, right? And support whatever they decide. The guru says, in my opinion, it all depends upon the relationship of his kids. Well, what about the relationship of the grandkids and surrounding relatives? I agree. I absolutely agree. The Blasian, Jackie out here making songs about skibby dibby toilet and then saying this kind of stuff. He hella corny. Well, he making songs about skibbity dibbity doo, skibbity dibbity toilet. Really? After half man says Elon. No, oh, no, that's not the billionaire I'm talking about. It's another billionaire. I can't remember his name. But there's another billionaire who said that he planned on that he's not giving any money to his kids. That his plan was to they have to earn it. I think he said he was going to give them seed money. He's going to give them a little bit of money to get their things started. Like if they have businesses, that he was going to allow them to get their businesses started. So I don't know. I don't know. Bruce, do you know? Bruce don't know. Okay. So yeah. The guru says Joan Crawford did that to her daughter, I believe. Thus the autobiography of the daughter. Wow. Damn, the guru, you went back on us, didn't you? Joan Crawford, look at you. Okay. Gigi says, I think his son was arrested for drugs. Okay, so if that's true, I'm not sure if that is or if it's not. But if that's true, Gigi, if that's true, then I think I understand it. Like, okay, I'm not gonna feed your habits. So, but maybe you want to put someone who is a executor of the estate to make sure that he eating, but that maybe, hey, one of the parameters for you to get, I don't know. I'm just making up something. Let's just say, for you to live in this house after your father is gone, for you to live in this house, there's food. You'll never have to worry about electricity, water, whatever. But you get to live here in your father's home. But you have to be drug tested once a month. I don't know. Something to keep him on top of everything. But at the same time, I don't know. I just can't imagine. Even if Cub developed a habit of some kind that was harmful, I still can't turn my back on him. Right? I still like he's here now. Help him get through his problem so that when you are gone, he won't backtrack or backslide. I don't know. I think it's just weird. I just think it's weird. Cesar's in the building. What's up, my guy? He says, hi, OG. Happy birthday. Man, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. It means a lot, man. I'm really, yes. Gigi on top of it today. Warren Buffett. Yep. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was the one. Thanks again, Cesar, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, birthday party this Saturday. Mrs. Wolf is throwing me a party. She's got all of the treats and things that I like. So like we're rocking with these little mini chicken wings that I like that her brother seasons up a certain kind of way, and I freaking love them. Right? We doing devil eggs. It's just all appetizer party, but it's all the appetizers that I like. Devil eggs. Little. I don't know if you guys have ever had them. I think it's called lumpia. These little Filipino egg rolls. They're like little mini egg rolls. Oh my god, they're so freaking good. Right? We got we got bacon, dude. We got bacon wrapped shrimp. Bacon wrapped shrimp. I think we got bacon wrapped scallops in maple syrup. Oh, I love that so much. We got not avocado. We got help me. We got guac. Just we got charcuterie boards, all the things that I like. Cocktails, drinks. We doing it. We doing it big. So we're gonna have a lot of good. Oh, we're gonna have these little mini meatballs that she makes sometimes. Put them on a toothpick. These little mini meatballs, fire, right? Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. It's gonna be lit. So yeah, looking forward to it, man. Thanks, Cesar, man. Again, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. The Blasian says, yeah, it was his daughter from an affair, and she is also gay. Oh, so his moral compass ain't on the straight and narrow either, huh? He cheated. He had an affair. I ain't know Jackie Chan was living like that. Oh, snaps. You see, we're all human. We're all fallible, right? God continues to work on us daily, right? And let he who is without sin cast the first stone. I'm just saying. That's wild to me. That's absolutely wild to me. All right. The Blasian 206 says his son got caught having a party at his apartment complex and people were smoking weed. Weed? That's it? Smells great, right? Yes, sir. Miss Wolf just came down into the 38th chamber and she said, it smells incredible. Blueberry lemonade, please. My throat is dry. Wow, I didn't know he was cheating. That's crazy. He said his son got caught having a party at his apartment complex and people were smoking weed. Jesus. Hey, Jackie, weed is now legal like all over the world, bro. Relax. If you said cocaine or something, if you said cocaine, I'd have been like, oh, okay. Okay. But weed, my guy, come on, bro. Relax. Take it easy. That's a regular night for someone in their young 20s. Facts. Facts. Hopefully not Cub. Please don't do drugs, son. Please don't do drugs. The Blasian says lumpia is the bomb. Ain't it? Man, these little mini egg rolls. Let me pull up a picture of these things, man. Let's see if y'all know about this, man. Man, these egg, bro. If you ever get a chance to get your hands on some of these, right? It's at a party. The tray probably got about 100 of them at least. Grab about 10, just put them in your pocket. Right? Nobody needs to know. Let me tell you, the most addictive, in my opinion, better than a regular egg roll. Better than a regular Chinese American style egg roll or spring roll. These little crunchy nuggets are so freaking incredible. So we're gonna have some of those. And I'll be keeping that tray right next to me. So I can just dip in and dip out. Yeah. So Mrs. Wolf is gonna be throwing down. Oh, she's showing me the bottle of wine. Okay. Bottle of wine to go with that pot roast I'm making. How long to that pot roast? Damn. We still got a long way to go, y'all. Got a long way to go for that pot roast. Holy smokes. We're not going to eat dinner until 6 o'clock. All right. Let's see who's in the building. Oswald is in the building. What's up, my guy? Oswald's like, hey, I'm on color people time, okay? I'm being late again. Happy belated birthday. Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Oswald. Thank you, man. Thanks, bro. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Appreciate it, man. It's been a crazy year. Going back to when our channel got hacked. It's just been a wild year, bro. So feeling good, feeling blessed. Yeah, man. Feeling real good. Still haven't watched any of these movies. Still haven't played any of these games. All this stuff that I showed you guys yesterday. I gotta make some time for myself this weekend to do it. Got to. Let's see. Cesar says JC Chan was caught with weed when Jackie was the anti-drug ambassador or something like that. Oh, so it embarrassed him on the national stage. Is that what it was? Again, kids do dumb shit. And it don't matter who you are. It's cops who got bad kids. I know school teachers who got bad kids. Kids do dumb shit. We got to love them through their problems, bro. We got to love them through their problems. Y'all think Cub ain't never done some hasn't ever done some dumb shit? Of course he has. Right? One time Cub did something, I ain't going to tell y'all exactly what, but the FBI called me. That's how crazy it is, the thing that he did. Right? Now it ain't no freak shit, so don't be freaking out. But it was something they was like, hey, we need to talk to you about this thing that's happening. It had to do with video games. My son is into video games, him and his friends. Them motherfuckers, I'll tell you, them motherfuckers were pirating video games and playing games online, some illegal video games and shit. And they were doing it at a high clip. The FBI was like, boop, boop. They hit me up. They're like, yeah, that it's coming from your IP address. So yeah, I had to shut that shit down. But he was young, bro. He was like 17. So kids do shit, bro. You gotta love them through it, man. Hashtag Half Man says, love them until they're Jason Voorhees, till they become killers. That is freaking hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to the final topic of today. Actually, no, we have two topics. Let's cover this one other topic. I totally forgot. Let's cover this one because this one, it breaks my heart, bro. This one breaks my heart. You all know Grandmaster Lar Carlone, right? I mean, legendary, right? Famous director, actor, right? Legendary Weapons of China, Mad Monkey Kung Fu, right? I mean, he's a legend, and we know he's no longer with us. Well, something crazy happened, and I'm just going to read from a post that come from a family friend. All right, it says, from Mark Houghton. It says, with a sad heart on behalf of the Lau family, I am making a statement to let all his fans around the world know that his remains have been stolen. This happened in between May and August, but we were told to keep it quiet. Today, my Simo has broken the silence and talks about it on her YouTube channel. We will search high and low until we find the people responsible for this. We will not let them go, no matter how long it takes us to find them, but we will. No, the Lau family will not pay a ransom. We will never give up looking for you and his remains. Please, everyone, pray we can recover his remains. Hong Kong 01 has learned that several cases of stolen ashes of several celebrities have occurred recently at Po Phuoc Hill in Sha Tin. The stolen ashes include those of the late renowned martial arts choreographer, director, and action star Lau Kar-leung, as well as ashes from some wealthy families. It is understood that some relatives of the celebrities whose ashes were stolen have received extortion calls. Hong Kong 01, I don't know if that's like police department or something, has obtained some photos clearly showing empty niches and stolen urns. Lau Kar-leung's widow, lawyer Mary Jean Reimer, admitted on her online program on Monday evening, November 3rd, that she received a phone call from the police in late August informing her that Lau Kar-leung's ashes at Po Phuoc Hill had been stolen. The robbers even sent photos of the stolen urn attempting to extort a ransom, but were intercepted by the police. A reporter from Hong Kong 01 visited Po Phuoc Hill in October and found that Master Lau Kar-leung's urn appeared normal from the outside. Lawyer Mary Jean Reimer, the widow of Lau Kar-leung, admitted on her online programming Dangerous People 2.0 that she received a call from the police in late August informing her that Lau Kar-leung's ashes had been stolen. She said the criminals even sent her photos of the stolen urn. Okay, it's kind of repeating itself. In addition to Mr. Liu's Mr. Lao's ashes. The ashes of other celebrities located in Baofushan have also been stolen, which is suspected to be related to a Cambodian fraud syndicate. Okay. So I wish I had known that she has an online presence, online channel with a program called Dangerous People 2.0. Because there's a high possibility, and again, I don't know this to be true, but it could be a possibility that this could be a publicity stunt to draw clicks and eyeballs to her channel. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, it's it seems a little suspicious AF, if you know what I'm saying. If this is true, I think it's disgusting, and I think it's a tragedy. I don't know why anybody would do that. You would think probably maybe they would do someone else too, like a Bruce Lee. I'm not saying that Lockhart Long is not legendary. He is, of course, but I don't know. It's just kind of random to go after him and to try to extort money from his widow. How do you all feel about this? Leave a comment in the comment section. I feel weird. I feel weird about it. I think, grave robbery and all that stuff is really bizarre. And I was one to never believe that type of stuff took place over there. So just goes to show you never know. But again, this could be a fake story, a plant. This could be all part of a publicity stunt to again get clicks and eyeballs. So I don't know. What do you all think? Comment below and let me know. All right. So while we're talking about that, let's get to the main event. The main event. So there is a famous YouTuber. His name is Bert Kreischer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly. If I'm not, sir, I apologize. Looking at his channel, he's got 1.5 million subscribers. I don't know. Based on what I've seen, it's highly possible that his channel is it's a UFC channel or the type of channel that where he interview and talk to people. If I'm not mistaken. And he had a special guest on about a week ago. He had Ronda Rousey, right? I'm not gonna call her legendary. I'm not gonna call her legendary fighter Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna say disgraced fighter Ronda Rousey. And she left the UFC, the MMA, mixed martial arts, and she went on to wrestling. Now, I'm not gonna we can have a philosophical discussion about, wrestling is real, this and that. But she went over there. And so in the context of this conversation, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about the fact that she left MMA and went over to wrestling, right? Where I think she's, from what I've seen, I don't follow wrestling. She was really successful over there. No, she's had a baby as of not too long ago, maybe within the past year. And so she's on my man's couch and they chopping it up. And it's really, really at the end of the discussion that she decides to say some choice words and she's talking a little reckless. So we're gonna watch it right here, and I want you all. Let's talk about it on the side. Let's see what you all think. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Oops, my fault. My fault. Already made a boo boo. My bad. Hold up. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Park with your friend and you were dancing. Where's old Rhonda? Okay, $350 million.
He's making offers to her.
Dollars.
She said $1
Dollars in
billion.
the past, man.
$1 billion. He got his feet out. Look at it. He got his feet out. Got
That-
toes
that-
painted.
I didn't want to do it.
You're just fighting Bert Kreischer. By the way, he took $10,000.
Chrysler.
All
That's his name.
I will beat the shit out of you in your backyard for this house.
Wow. Wow. She likes the house.
It's right now. Now or never.
Do you know I was just talking to Joe on the walk over, and all it takes is a text going,
okay,
how long for me to train to beat Rhonda?
Okay. Wow.
That'll never happen.
He wouldn't know. He's not an expert. He's a fan with an audience.
Whoa! Whoa! She said it.
Interesting.
She said it.
How do you feel about
Damn, she went in.
Never fought.
He fought.
He never fought.
Taekwondo, right?
Never fought. That's not fighting.
Wow.
Well,
she talking reckless. Oh my God. Did you hear him? He said, hey, I talked to Joe and I asked him, how long you think I need to train to fight Ronda Rousey? And she said, he wouldn't know. He's just a fan with an audience. The disrespect to Joe Rogan. The disrespect to Joe Rogan. And then she shrugged her shoulders. She's like, he never fought. Now, let me just say, okay, I want to say something about this because there's been a lot of conversation about this, not just in mixed martial arts, but in all sports. They talk about this a lot on ESPN, TNT, and the like. That if you are a commentator and you've never actually participated in the sport that you're commentating on, you should shut up and be quiet, right? So Stephen A. Smith never played basketball. Why does he have an opinion about basketball? Why is his opinion coveted? Why does he have a channel? Why does he have a platform? He never played, right? Some people who are NFL analysts who, like Mike Tirico, who never played the game, but speak on the game. I don't know. How do you all feel about that? Like a person who's never actually done martial arts. And by the way, and I want to say something about that too. But the notion that because Joe Rogan, who by the way, I ain't got no love for him. I'm not, I ain't got no special, no love for Joe Rogan, right? But I respect what he's done. I respect taking a comedic career and turning that into what it became and then becoming this thing. And now he's like, I don't know, like one of the number one podcasters in the world, right? I'm not interested in his politics or his intellect. I'm not speaking on that. I'm just saying the grind. Got to respect that. But I don't have no particular love for the guy, right? But there is a huge amount of disrespect being shot across the table, right? And Bert, you bogus because Bert tried to defend, but he did it in a kind of like a laughing kind of way. But it was foul. She shrugged her shoulders. She's like, he never fought. He never fought. And then my man Bert was like, well, he fought. He did some Taekwondo, right? And then she laughed and she said, Taekwondo's not fighting. I would like to remind you all. Of Ronda Rousey's relationship with Taekwondo, right? And yes, full disclosure, so that you guys get the full context, I also trained in Taekwondo at some point in my life, right? It is a sport. It is a combat art. It is fantastic, all right? I know some Taekwondo dudes who will put fist and feet on some kung fu practitioners. I'm keeping it a buck. All right. Go at a Taekwondo character talking about some and watch what happens to you. Watch what happens to you. But I want to remind you all of her relationship with Taekwondo. All right. Check this out. All right. Right? She getting the fist. Look at that duck under. Did you see that? That was crazy. Crazy. All right? Look at it. All right? Look it. Here it comes. Not even the best Taekwondo kick. By the way, Holly Holm is a Taekwondo fighter. All right? Not even the best kick. Not even the best kick. Not even. Watch it again. Watch this. Boom. Right? With the left. Duck under. Oh, my God. Her face is already bloodied up. All right? And here it comes. Here it comes. I think she caught her with a shin right here. Boom! To the neck. Not even the best Taekwondo kick. And she went down. Like some limp vermicelli. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be spicy. I'm not trying to be spicy. She the one talking reckless. You see, she unlikable. That's why people don't like her. She unlikable. Right? I'm not going at her because she's a woman. I swear I'm not. Amanda Nunes is the truth. She's unlikable. By the way, there was a point in time where they were actually talking about her starring in Roadhouse as a female Dalton. Look it up. I'm not making that up. Look it up. It's a fact. Give me a break. Give me a break. Right? She should fight Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's what she should fight. That's more her style. Why is she taking on Joe Rogan? Why is she taking on Joe Rogan? And Bert, my guy, why you? I know that's a nice career, bro. Why your toenails painted? Quit playing with me. All right. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Bert. But I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate the disrespect because you disrespecting all these people who practice an art. When you talking about Taekwondo is not a sport. What are you talking about? And then there's a Taekwondo kick that knocked your ass out. So what are you doing? What are we talking about? What are we doing right now? Right? You put microphones in front of people sometimes and they will say some of the wildest shit. That's wild. The notion, first of all, that Rogan can't comment because he never fought. That in and of itself is wild. It's not. It's really not a good take. For those people who keep using that take, that's wild. Right? Howard Cosell never boxed. But he was able to speak on boxing. And him and Ali and their legendary rivalry is legendary. It's fantastic. It's good. It was good for the sport. Don't talk to me about whether or not a person has done something or not. Right? It's some people that have done the thing and they suck at commentary. Right? So, I mean, give me a break, man. Give me a break. I would not want to listen to Charles Barkley do a play-by-play breakdown. I would be laughing at the jokes. But the X's and O's, nah, that's not his thing. That's not his thing. That is not his thing. That was Cub hitting me up. Right. That's not his thing. Everybody, if you played the sport, don't mean you can comment. You can do commentary on it, and if you haven't, doesn't mean the opposite. It's just nonsense, right? And then on top of that, the disrespect to all the. I'm going to go out on a limb. Millions of Taekwondo practitioners to suggest that it's not a sport, it's not a combat art, is insane. Ronda Rousey don't know shit. She's wrong. She should actually apologize for saying that. And I get it. She had been on the couch. Let's see. She had been on the couch. This interview is an hour and 46 minutes. At an hour and 43 is when she said what she said. I'm sure she said other crazy shit throughout the interview as well. But I didn't watch the whole interview. This is what caught my eye. The attack on Taekwondo. And I'm offended by it. Right? I'm offended by it. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. Let's go over. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's go all the way back and let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so going all the way back to the story prior to that. Blasian says, "Return to ashes." Yeah, for sure. Oswald says, "Stealing the remains of anybody should result in a public 1 versus 100 kumite. This logic is why I can't be a lawmaker." That's funny. Cesar says, "Damn, total disrespect from those robbers." Yep. Blasian, it's really sad. Definitely an inside job of some sort. Yeah. Zakatao Retro says, "Crazy Halloween, fake, how ugly and absurd." Yeah. Half Stunt Half Man says, "Isn't this the guy from the Goonies?" Whoa. Is it? I wasn't even looking at my screen here. Sorry about that. The guy from the Goonies? No, I wouldn't know. That I don't know. Oswald says, "But honestly, whether or not it is a publicity stunt, understandable thinking. It's not too hard to imagine some rando rich doofus stealing the remains of anybody, even partly famous." Yeah. That's true. Half Stunt Half Man. Dana White too, unless you count the domestic violence. Threw me off. Holly Holmes is a machine. Hey, that kick turned that little country gal into a superstar for a minute. Right? Oswald continues, "Given the amount of crap we hear about a lot of people who are even vaguely famous these days, remember, Epstein Island is a thing and what's being reported about weird stuff that Arabs are up to." I'm not gonna comment on that. Let's see. The Guru says, "Holly elbow to the face, bloodied Ronda's face." Yeah. Half Stunt Half Man says, "Ronda Rousey was a wrestler first. She is a judo Olympian." She's a judo Olympian with one move. She's good at armbar. She's good at arm barring. Right? And so that was her claim to fame. And when she met a Taekwondo fighter who caught her with a kick and put her ass on the ground. And then the next time she fought, she faced Amanda Nunes, and she got caught by a striker who could box and was making her eat them fists, right? Ham sandwiches. Bop, 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 right? So, whatever, right? And then she did some movies. I think she was in a Fast and Furious movie, right? But she left UFC or MMA. She left in shame. The last thing she remember, bop, 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 bop. I do that for my wife. She loves when I do that. Right? So yeah. The hell out of here with that bullshit. Right? I don't care if she was a judo Olympian. I know what happened in the ring. Right? Oswald says Rhonda is not a Dalton. Right. I agree. I'm glad they didn't do that. I am so glad. You know, it's a wave of movies that they do where all of a sudden we do the remake and let's switch out the male character and make it female and all that stuff. Whack. I'm so glad they didn't do that. So yeah. Half Stunt Half Man says, "Bro, are we in the Matrix? OG screen is tripping me out. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wasn't looking over here. OG OG put himself in the mirror dimension for a minute. I know. Where's Doctor Strange? I know. But what do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Please leave a comment. Let me know what you all are thinking. I think Ronda Rousey is foul for that type of conversation, considering how she got floored by a kick to the face. Not even a clean kick, not even a great kick. It was more like to the neck with the shin, and she went down. Right? Real quick, I want to review again. We are going to revise this list. We're going to add more to the list. We still got a whole blank piece of paper. So we will, on our next live stream, continue on this in this conversation. These are our top Kung Fu movie end fights. Top Kung Fu movie end fights. We got Police Story end fight, Martial Club, Once Upon a Time in China 2, Fist of Legend, Raid 2 knife fight, Heroes East Ninja Battle, Donnie Yen versus Colin Show, and Flashpoint, 8 Diagram Pole Fighter with the Wooden Wolves, Bloodsport, Van Damme versus Bolo. That's suspicious. Hell no. I disagree. Prodigal Son end fight. Yes. The Duel, Lady is the Boss end fight, Chinese Super Ninja end fight, Thundering Mantis end fight. Yes. Drunken Master end fight. Yes. Snake in the Monkey Shadow. Yes. Snake in the Eagle Shadow. Yes. Oh, I got another one. Ooh, before I forget, I need to add it. The end fight at the end of what's the movie I did a review for with Yun Shun Yi and the bald guy. He's a monk. Buddha's Fist. The end fight of Buddha's Fist is dope. Sorry. I don't want to forget that one for next time, so I just added it on. Sorry about that. Okay. So then Fist of the White Lotus. By the way, this is from you all. This is from you all, not from me. All right? I mean, I added a couple, but it's from you all. Avenging Eagles end fight, Fu Shang versus T Lung. End fight, 7 Grandmasters. 7 Steps of Kung Fu end fight. J Claw end fight. Warriors 2 end fight with the Mantis. Fearless Dragon end fight. Horse and Dragon styles, yes. Bruce versus Chuck, Return of the Dragon, absolutely. Mad Monkey Kung Fu end fight, yes. Undisputed 2, Michael Jai versus Scott Atkins. Philip Ray, Best of the Best versus Daehan, absolutely. End fight, Buddha's Fist. And we're going to absolutely add to that list. We are absolutely going to add to the list. Okay? So, when we do our next live stream, we are going to add to this list and we're going to whittle it down. And so we're going to produce a video of just end fights. It's going to be glorious. Bobby Coltrane is in the building. Girl, I think I better let it go. What's up, Bobby? What's up, baby? Bobby says, hey, guys, so sorry I'm late just getting home from work. Man, I know how it is. It's hard for me to schedule these things because if I schedule it at 2, a lot of people will be able to get on at 2. But if I schedule it at like 5 or 6 or 7, people like, sorry, bro, I had to go to my job. Some people work second shift or whatever. So it's kind of hard to find that lane where I could. Maybe I should try to. Nah, that won't work. I was gonna say maybe I should try a live stream. Maybe I should do a live stream one day at like 10 o'clock in the morning and see if that works. But yeah, man, y'all listen. I stand behind what I said, man. Listen. Ronda Rousey, I think she's trash for making that insinuation. Again, I am not a Joe Rogan apologist. I'm just keeping it a buck. I think that she's talking reckless. I think what she said about him is very unfair. And I think what she said about Taekwondo not being a sport, that's an ass take. Right? And so I guess you could just, again, when someone puts a mic in front of you, you could just say wild shit, right? But trash. But I got to tell you, hanging out with my peeps, I love being here with you guys. I love it. I have so much freaking fun with you all. It's so much fun. I gotta tell you, I'm having so much fun. And I'm gonna try. I can't make the promise. I'm gonna try to do another live stream. If not, I'm thinking Monday. Saturday is my birthday extravaganza. Sunday, my boo is taking me to see Predator Badlands, and yeah, she's taking me to see Predator Badlands, and we might even go to our favorite Korean barbecue place. I don't know. She gave me a smile. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. She wanted to take me to a steak dinner. She wanted to take me to a steak dinner yesterday, and I was like, nah. You got to get dressed up. I look like ass right now. I wanted to wait till closer to the party to get my haircuts. So I got a haircut tomorrow morning, and I didn't really want to go. But now that we're going to see Predator Badlands, when we get out, we could just, it's literally right across the street. We could just go right over there and have some Korean barbecue. I don't know, some Korean barbecue. We'll see. So yeah, Haswell says, bruh, in fights, we already got Drunken Master 2 final fight. Oh no, that one didn't, no one even said that one. Let me just throw it in real quick so that way we don't. Drunken Master 2 in fight. That's a great fight. When he drinks the alcohol, like when he drinks the alcohol, not liquor. He drinks like some alcohol that you throw on the fire to make the fire get hot. And he went crazy. So yeah, that's a good one. Listen, guys. I am of the belief that you guys make this channel, not me. I'm just a conduit through which everything flows. But you guys make this channel. This channel is great because of you all. So I thank you all so much. When you can support the channel, please do so. Don't forget to 1-inch punch that like and subscribe button. It helps with the algorithm. It means so much if you can do that. And if you have the means, support the channel. Become a member, channel member if you can. Get one of the tiers, right, of the Cheesaw gang. And just, we're trying to do, we're trying to build something. We're trying to build something. We are 2 years into this experiment. So it's not where it needs to be, right? I'm a firm believer that 5 years is the litmus test to tell you where you are, what is happening. I think we're starting to see our channel turn the tide. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy for that. And when that happens, we'll get more crew and cast, and we'll get more, we'll be able to do more things. It's difficult for me because I'm teaching, and I just picked up some more teaching gigs and stuff. So it's hard for me, but I want to be here for you all. So be on the lookout. Up next, I'm doing Shaolin Abbott, aka Slice of Death. So be on the lookout for that. And got a couple other treats. The next time you see me, if I'm being honest, you'll probably see me doing Ninja Gaiden 4. I got it for my birthday, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. It's still in the wrapper. So I'm really excited about playing this game. So I'm gonna pop this puppy open and play it. And maybe, I don't know, if you guys are interested, we could just chop it up while I play. I don't know if that's even something that you guys would be interested in, but it's on the table. I also have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Again, I am not a Dragon Ball aficionado. I probably could only name like 5 characters in all of the Haswell. I'm looking at Haswell's name and I said Haswell in the Dragon Ball universe. So we might do something like that. But again, I want to thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Haswell, Bobby Coltrane, Half Stunt, Half Man, the Guru. Oh gosh, so sorry. Zakatao Retro, the Blasian, my man Cesar, Gigi, thank you so much. If I didn't say the guru, I'll say it again. Half stunt, half man. I'm trying to remember, is there anybody else? I think that might be it. We had, it was a nice little 2-hour stream. So I mean, I'm happy with how it went. I think we got it all in there. Yeah, I got pretty much everybody. Again, I'm totally Bobby Coltrane said he's down. He's down to watch me play Ninja Gaiden 4. You're not gonna see spectacular moves, right? It takes me a while. It's like me right now with Ghost of Yatai. Now I'm nice, but when I first was playing, I was trash. But now I'm nice. So yeah. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for making my birthday special. Thank you all for being here and chiming in. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. You mean so much to me. And let's just keep doing this thing. And let's make it to the end of this year. And then we get to start all over with a fresh new year, right? I speak that into the universe. Peace to all the kings and queens of the earth. I love you all. I'm your boy, OG Ant, and I'm out. Peace.